Greetings everyone, Ryan Callahan here with Northeast Planning Associates. It's that time of year. We're heading into enrollment season for group benefits, and I received this question last week. I have group life insurance, but is it enough coverage? That's a great question. I can't tell you how many people I've met who really have no idea how their group benefits work. In my experience, most HR departments will send you a packet of your group benefits when you first start with the company. Then they'll send you out an email with either a conference call option or a webinar link to ensure that you understand your benefits. Outside of that, very rarely do employees find the time to sit down with their HR department to walk through their benefits step by step and understand how they work, to understand how they can maximize them. Something that you should absolutely consider though after watching this video. Well, to answer this question, let's start with the first part, and that's the group life insurance. According to Policy Genius, roughly 60% of employers offer group life, and out of those companies, roughly 95% of their employees take advantage of it. Some of the benefits to group life insurance is the underwriting process. Underwriting for group life insurance is not the same as underwriting for individual policies. Usually, the underwriters are interested in the characteristics of the group as a whole, rather than the medical information of the individual member. So in the event you have a serious pre-existing condition, this is some insurance that you can take advantage of. From a cost standpoint, it can be very inexpensive, to the point where your employer pays for most of it, up to death benefits of $50,000 or even 1 to 2 times your salary. If you want more than what the employer is offering, you can add additions, and those are affordable as well. Most group life insurance policies are term policies. That means there's no cash value. Upon the death of the employee, a lump sum payment will be paid to the beneficiaries tax-free. So now, with all those benefits, here are some very important things to consider when enrolling in group life insurance. It's usually not enough coverage. Calculating how much you need for life insurance is actually very simple. Let's take a look here at the calculation. So here we have it. Short-term needs plus long-term needs plus your obligations less the liquid assets that you already have gives you your insurance gap. So in terms of short-term needs, medical expenses, funeral expenses, the long-term needs are going to be mortgage, food, essentials, future obligations like education, whether it's private school, pre-college, college expenses. And then I also include, if you predecease your parents, well, you may want to have coverage if they need care as they get older. In terms of your liquid assets, this is stuff that you can readily turn into cash, which means that the value of your property is not included. So once you put all those together, that's once again going to give you your insurance gap. Now, what we're finding here is that according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average benefit provided by group life insurance is $250,000. In my experience, when you do this calculation, most individuals realize it's not enough coverage. Also, in the event you haven't enrolled in your group life policy, well, you can't get it when you want it. You have to wait until your enrollment period in order to get those future benefits. Also keep in mind, you can't take it with you. When it comes to group life insurance, it's tied to your employer. So in the event of a job change, you lose those benefits. A very important question to ask as well to your HR department is, if I go on family medical leave of absence, also known as FMLA, or workers' compensation or disability, do I still retain my life insurance benefits? This is vitally important because in the event of an injury that could potentially lead to further issues, it's important to know if your group life insurance will still be there. In conclusion, group life insurance is a great benefit to have, but should be considered a supplement for some individuals. Questions to consider if you think you need more coverage: does my group life benefit cover all my expenses I want in the event of an untimely death? Also, is term insurance best for me, or are there other solutions that meet my wants and needs? Do I see a potential job change in the future based on my wants or my outlook for my company? If I were to go on FMLA, workers' comp, or disability, will I receive group life insurance? Is there still a benefit for me there? So when we create financial plans for our clients, we go through their employer benefits in depth. We discuss how they work so that the client completely understands them. Once the client does understand the current benefits, we go through their wants and needs. If the group life isn't enough for what they want, we discuss further strategies to create a plan that can ensure their family will be taken care of. As always, keep the questions coming, folks. 833-CAL-PLAN, that's 833-225-7526, or visit us at www.callahanplans.com. Thanks as always. We'll see you next month. Take care.